And then after Christmas, it will be another couple of days until we reach the end of 2022. And I guess I just want to kind of do a video and kind of do like a reflection on myself for this past year, just to kind of reflect on what have I achieved personally, I guess. So just kind of like, it is a bit hard for me just because for people who have mental health, it is hard to try and see positive in oneself and see oneself's achievements, just because it always feels like nothing we do is like positive or is an achievement in ourselves. But I do actually want to try and reflect and look back on what I do feel that is an achievement for me, just because it'll kind of put into perspective what I've achieved this year, and just to try and make myself think and feel a bit more positive, I guess. So to start off, I suppose something that I've achieved this year is resuming this channel, I suppose. Like, for those of you who followed me for a few years now, I'm sure you're aware that I did kind of stop making my weekly vlog videos for quite a long time. I think it was almost a year that I stopped. But yeah, I think I resumed the videos a few months ago now, and that was quite a big step for me to do, I suppose. So I guess that's one thing that I feel that I've achieved, is continuing this channel with the weekly videos. And then I suppose another achievement I've done this year is publishing my, what is it, my 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth book. Yeah, my sixth book. So I still have another copy here. So yeah, I managed to write and publish this book, and I think it took me about 6 or 7 months. So it's quite a sizable book, I suppose, compared to my usual other books. So it's quite sizable, but yeah, like, I guess I could say that's an achievement for me, is publishing my 6th book, and I'm now currently writing my 7th book. And yeah, I guess those are two more achievements I've done this year. And I guess, I'm gonna need to think back and reflect more on what I've achieved in future videos. I guess another positive thing I did this year is getting my own bus pass for disability people. And that's something I did completely all on my own. So I just kind of figured one day, I've seen some people who have disability manage to get a free bus pass. And I thought, because I have mental health and stuff, and not really able to work or really, drive a car or anything. So I just thought maybe I'm able to apply for one. So I did my research on how to do it on my own, went and got a bus form on my own, and then filled it out and supplied the required details all on my own and posted it on my own, and then few days later received that I was eligible to get a bus pass. So yeah, that's something that I did all completely on my own. And then since getting the bus pass as well, I've been traveling to various places all on my own as well. nowhere too far, just kind of in the local area, just like various other towns that I've not been to, cities that I've not really explored much. So yeah, getting the bus pass and being a bit more independent on my own and going to these places is definitely a really huge step for me. So yeah, I think that's something that's quite a big positive and a big achievement for me this year. Another thing I've achieved this year is, I guess, quitting on collecting figures, I guess. Like, I mentioned it before in a previous video, I think, but basically I've been collecting and buying figures for just a little bit over 10 years now. I believe I started in 2011, so about 11 years. And it just got to the point where I just had so many figures and I just did not have the space for them all. Didn't have the space for them to store them, to display them, and you know, these figures aren't toys, they're collectibles. So they're very expensive, and over the past 10 years, the prices of them just keep increasing dramatically. So this kind of got a bit of it kind of became a bit of a problem for me, because I was kind of ending up selling figures to make enough money just to buy new figures. But then after a while, I'll probably want to try and rebuy the older figures that I've sold. So it just became this kind of unhealthy cycle of selling and buying and, you know, managing all these figures, and it just came to the point where it just became too stressful. So it was a hard decision for me, but it was one I was kind of planning for many months, and that was to just quit collecting and just sell most of my collection and just keep the ones that mean the absolute most to me. So yeah, it was a personal hard decision for me, but I think since letting go, I do feel a bit more relieved, like not having to worry and manage so many figures and my personal belongings all the time. So yeah, it's definitely been a lot nicer to my wallet, and you know, it's also freed up a lot of space as well. So yeah, overall it's been quite a relief for me, and it's something that I feel that is an achievement this year. I guess another achievement for me is losing weight this year. So my resolution for 2022 was to lose weight. So at the start of the year, I weighed about 280 pounds. And within about close to 3 months, altogether I lost about 40 pounds. So although I'm still struggling with my weight now and I'm struggling with binge eating, I am actually proud of myself that I managed to achieve losing 40 pounds. So, you know, that's definitely quite a lot of weight. So I feel that I did achieve losing weight and probably even lost more than I originally anticipated. But yeah, it's the weight problem is still something I'm struggling with, but overall I think I did achieve my goal this year. So now it's Christmas today, so Merry Christmas to you. And like every Christmas morning, me and Mershi have opened our presents in our stockings. And yeah, we got some chocolate, some nuts and stuff, and then Mershi got some fingerboard decks and then a Harry Potter pen, and then I've got a tie clips, and that's actually something that I was meaning to get one day, so it's nice to receive it as a gift. But Yeah, where I'm currently waiting for my sister and brother's family to come over, and then just gonna have a small family gathering for Christmas. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. Oh, so it's about 6 o'clock now in Christmas Day, and yeah, my sister and brother's family are still over. They're downstairs singing karaoke at the moment. But I just thought I'd come upstairs just to kind of cool off because it's getting really hot, with all the heatings and a lot of people. So yeah, just came up here for a little fresh air and just kind of unwind a bit. But yeah, we just finished opening all our presents and definitely got quite a lot this year. Some clothes, some game, well, one game, and then just various other items. So yeah, overall, I think it went well. Usually I like to have each person open one present at a time rather than everyone just opening at the same time, because then you kind of miss what other people get and what their reaction is. So I did ask for a bit slower this time, and we did go a bit slower, but I think for me personally it was still a bit fast, but I think overall it went well in the end. But yeah, I'm just currently up here just taking a little breather and just to kind of cool down. But yeah, overall it's busy, but I think it's going quite well. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week, so hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.